Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we have episode 35 of the Tennessee Titans Connected Careers on Madden NFL 13, Year 2, Week 12, I believe. We do have the 10-0 Tennessee Titans going up against the 6-4 Indianapolis Colts. So, this could be a tough matchup. It's obviously a division game, so you know the Colts are going to try to put up a fight. Got guys like Andrew Luck in his second year has obviously developed a little bit. Reggie Bush on offense. You know, this could be a decent matchup. Colts have definitely surprised a few teams in real life and in this Connected Careers. But you can see after that first completion there, Carlson drops back. 1st and 10. He's going to scramble looking up. He's going to find Jared Cook, who lost his defender somehow. Really nice awareness by both players. Carlson to find his man, Jared Cook, and Cook to kind of turn back on that ball and, you know, just sit down in his route for a bit. But anyway, Carlson shotgun formation here is going to fire it in there to Chris Johnson. And Chris Johnson is going to pick up a 23-yard gain here all the way to the 3-yard line. So now on 2nd and goal from the 2. Carlson drops back. He can't find anyone, so he's going to scramble it, take it himself. 86 speed is his rating. I don't know why I included that there, but look at that. Shake your booty. That Colts guy was pretty funny. I didn't actually realize that when I was playing the game, but when I edited it down, I saw that, and I was like, oh, I have to include that in there. So that was pretty funny. But anyway, we're on the drive once again. By we, I mean the Tennessee Titans. But there, a forced fumble, and Pat Angerer is going to come up with it. So Angerer with his first fumble recovery of the game, obviously, because there hasn't been any other fumbles. So the Colts take over in pretty good field position, 3rd and 5 now. Luck looking. He's going to find Roscoe Parrish for the first down to pick up about 14 yards there. So that sets up 1st and 10 on the 20, now 3rd and 8 on the 18. Drop play to Reggie Bush is not going to work. Brought down by Jarrell Casey for his 2nd tackle of the game. That's going to bring on the field goal unit for the Indianapolis Colts, and I don't believe that's still Adam Vinatieri. I think that's someone else, but either way, he's going to kick this one up and good. So the Colts cut the lead to 7-3. Still a pretty close game, obviously, at the end, just about the end of the first quarter, although we do take over with 13 seconds left. Carlson shotgun formation on his own 19-yard line, finds Jared Cook. Cook up the middle, he's going to fumble it, and this time Brandon, I believe Seiler, I'm going to call him Brandon Seiler, comes up with the fumble recovery there. However, they would not get anything out of that. So we get the ball back, now ball on the 20-yard line after a touchback on a punt. Kenny Britt gets his 2nd reception of the game, a pickup of 14 yards. And now 1st and 10 ball on the 34-yard line, hand off to Chris Johnson on the outside. He beats his man to the corner. He's going down the sideline, and he could go all the way. Yes, he will, into the end zone for the touchdown. Titans go up 14-3, just beating his defenders to the corner. Really nice run by Chad Johnson, using that 99 speed. And now Carlson drops back. He's looking. 7-12 left in the 2nd quarter on our next position. Finds Chris Johnson out of the backfield. I mentioned it over the last few weeks, but I really value Chris Johnson's ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. He's always a good guy who can, you know, I mean, he's got 99 speed, so when he's running his route, he's going to beat his defender almost all the time. So if he's running the route across the middle or something, he's going to create some space for himself 9 times out of 10, which is always good. And now, little counterplay to Chris Johnson. He's going to fumble it, and once again, Brandon Seiler looking like a ball hawk today, at least in the, you know, terms of fumble recoveries. He's going to get his 2nd fumble recovery of the game. So another really big momentum killer. I mean, this game should have been, you know, I mean, this score should be 21-3 or 28-0 or something if it hadn't been for these turnovers. But you can see there, Alphonso Smith, a guy who signed in the offseason, was one of my favorite players. He's going to come up with the interception there. So we get the ball back, 39-yard line, 2nd and 6. Kenny Britt is going to catch this one, and he's going to get a nice pickup there. He's got 58 yards on the day. Pickup of about 24, I do believe, or might have 27, I'm not sure. But Carlson now scrambling up the middle. He's going to pick up about 11 yards there, so he's got 20 yards rushing on the day. Seems like he doesn't do it too much, but when he does, Carlson can often, you know, find a 10 or 11 yards on his feet. And now he's got a ton of open room. He's going to scramble this one. Little bootleg play. Picks up another 14 yards. So we have a 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. And now play action to Tier Lee. And now Carlson's going to get sacked. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and goal on the 14. Pat Angerer with his 1st sack of the game. So Carlson shotgun formation, dropping back, feeling the pressure a little bit. Fires it in there, incomplete. Intended for, it looks like, Nate Washington or Jared Cook. Not sure. But anyway, Rob Bronis is going to come out, and he's going to kick this 31-yard field goal up and good. So the Titans go on top by two touchdowns, as it looks like we might enter halftime. Although we're going to get the ball back with 1:10 left. If we could get some points here, we'd really get some momentum. Being up by at least 17 at halftime would be really nice. Nate Washington there gets hit that catch. And now Carlson I formation. He's looking. He's going to find Kenny Britt once again. Kenny Britt continues his nice day, picks up about 21 yards, gets out of bounds, stops the clock. Carlson's having a really nice day so far, already 211 yards on 80% completion percentage. Carlson shotgun formation, finds Nate Washington down the sideline. Pickup of 20 yards. We are in field goal range now with the ball on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Carlson shotgun formation, running 4 verticals, one of the easiest plays in Madden. But if we're going to dump it off to Chris Johnson here, like I said, using that 99 speed to create some space, he somehow barely got out of bounds. Not sure how they called that out of bounds. I think that should have had the clock keep running. But anyway, next play for us, Carlson fires it into Jared Cook Jr. for the touchdown. So we're going to go up 24-3 entering halftime, and that was just a serious momentum killer at that point. And now Chris Johnson down the sideline, almost turned the corner and broke another huge run. But luckily for the Colts, the defender was able to push him out of bounds. So shotgun formation, Carlson's going to find Kenny Britt, and that's something we really struggled with Kenny Britt in the year 1, was him being able to beat press coverage like that and get open, kind of like how Nate Washington loved to do in year 1. But he's really getting better at it, and you can see kind of Nate Washington just did it on that route there. But anyway, Carlson fires it in there to Jared Cook on the rollout. Pick up a 1st down on 2nd and 13. So that's going to bring up a 1st down on the 16-yard line now. Carlson, he's looking. He's going to find Jared Cook in the end zone. One of Jared Cook's favorite routes. I'm not a football player, so I don't know the name of it, but it's the one where you go up and you go to the outside. It's either like a post route or like a flag. I don't even know. But anyway, 31-3 now. The Colts need to get something going. You can see Luck finds Michael Jenkins there. And now Andrew Luck into the shotgun formation. He's looking. He's got tons of time. Feels the pressure. He's going to fire it in there somehow. Michael Jenkins comes up with it in a missed tackle from Michael Griffin. And Al Afavola luckily saves the touchdown there. But a huge pickup by the Colts. Andrew Luck very excited about that one. Now shotgun formation for Andrew Luck. He's looking. He's going to fire it in there to T.Y. Hilton, the 2nd-year man out of BYU. Rookie in real life, but I really think that's going to be a combo that, is going to be there for a while in Indianapolis. I like T.Y. Hilton. I think Andrew Luck likes T.Y. Hilton too. So anyway, 31-10 now. Hand off to Chris Johnson. When you give it to Chris Johnson, you are in good hands as long as he's not fumbling it. So huge pickup there once again. Just a great overall game by Chris Johnson, already averaging 14 yards per carry on 141 yards and 10 carries. And now Chris Johnson once again to the outside, cuts back in, makes a nice cut there. Antoine Bethea is finally going to bring him down at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation for the Titans. Carlson looking. He's going to find Nate Washington, just like I mentioned earlier. Breaking press coverage, finding that hole in the zone, and a perfect throw by Pooh Carlson. 2nd and 7 now. Ball on the 9-yard line as we're into the 4th quarter. Carlson short drop back. He's got a ton of space to run it. He beats his man to the outside, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Pooh Carlson really using his legs today. And now, I just realized it too. I mean, I remember realizing it when we played this game, but you can see there Dallas Clark is going to cough that ball up, and Will Witherspoon's on a tackle. But the thing I want to talk about is Dallas Clark's back on the Colts. I thought that was pretty cool. I like Dallas Clark on the Colts. Him and Peyton Manning were just such a potent combo. And I don't know, I was just a big fan. I mean, I wasn't really a big Colts fan, but I was a big fan of Dallas Clark. And glad to see him back on the Colts. He's obviously on the Buccaneers in real life, but must have made his way back to Indianapolis. But you can see there after we kick that field goal, and after Chris Johnson on the next possession, and Chris Johnson is gone. He continues his incredible performance by taking this one to the house. So we're going to go up 48-10. It is an absolute blowout here in Indianapolis. The Titans are well on their way to 11-0. Just 5 games away from that perfect season that a lot of people in Tennessee are starting to talk about. Mercury Morris and Don Shula, all those guys. Is it Don Shula or Dan Shula? I think it's Don Shula. I feel like an idiot for not knowing that, but starting to get a little bit nervous. You can see Roscoe Parrish coughs that ball up there. Michael Griffin on the recovery. It's just another terrible turnover for the Colts. Just not a good game. But those boys from the 72 Dolphins starting to get a little bit nervous. The Patriots did it back in 2007, but they could not complete the job at winning the Super Bowl. Can the Titans do what the Patriots couldn't? Can the Titans be the first team to ever go 19-0? It's going to be something to look for as we go into the following weeks. But you can see Chris Johnson breaks the single-game NFL rushing record with 302 yards, previously held by Adrian Peterson, who had 296 in that game against the Chargers back in 2007, which was the same game Antonio Cromartie had the 109-yard kickoff return. And that record was previously, the rushing record before that was previously held by Jamal Lewis by 295 against the Browns in 2003 or something. I can't remember who had it before that, though, but I remember watching both those games. Well, I don't think I watched either of them, but I saw highlights for both of them. But anyway, that wraps up this game. We end up winning 55-10, beating the Indianapolis Colts. As you can see there, All Madden, the thing's still glitching. Sometimes it comes up as All Pro, but when it comes up as All Madden, I do like to share it with you guys. So anyway, that is pretty much it. You can see we dominated them in most categories as usual. It was a decently close game up until the third quarter when we had a 24-point outburst or whatever. But anyway, good day for Pooh Carlson. Limited his turnovers, obviously, didn't commit any, and just an incredible day by Chris Johnson. He averaged 12.8 yards per carry. That is absolutely ridiculous. Did have that fumble, but he more than made up for it with his 300 plus yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving wise, Jared Cook and Kenny Britt broke the 100-yard mark once again. Nate Washington with 50, Chris Johnson with 50. So nice games overall from our entire receiving core. Good to see everyone getting a little bit involved. Defensively, Jeremiah Bell with 9 tackles, Will Witherspoon with 7. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this video, so I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'm out. Peace.